The White House Correspondents' dinner was over the weekend. And who cares? Hi, thanks for watching. Today is Monday, Mainstream Media Monday, where I like to talk about a story that deals with the mainstream media. And over the weekend, we had the White House Correspondents' dinner. Now, this year was a little bit different than previous years. In past years, there has been a comedian giving the keynote address. And they decided to step away from comedians for whatever reason. And this year they went with a historian, Rob Chernow. And he tried some jokes. They didn't go over well, but, he tried. But I want to talk about the absence from the dinner and the really notable absences that there was. Now, I'm not talking about the president, because the President, Trump, has not gone to these White House Correspondents' dinner. In previous years, presidents have always shown up, but he has called them fake news, and he wants nothing to do with it. That's his prerogative. But I'm not talking about that absence. What I'm talking about is the absence of the two journalists that were the most prominent in the news in the past year, and the fact that they weren't mentioned at all at this White House Correspondents' dinner. You see, according to their own website, the White House Correspondents Association holds an annual dinner to salute the First Amendment, honor award-winning journalism, and recognize scholarship winners. That's the purpose of this dinner. And they didn't mention two journalists, and it's striking. The first of which was Jamal Khashoggi. He was a writer for the Washington Post, which is in D.C., okay? He was assassinated in Turkey by the Saudis. This was a huge story, assassinating a journalist. It was a really big story, and the fact that no one even brought it up during this dinner is telling. Like, why didn't they bring it up? I understand that they want to keep things positive, but he was one of the biggest stories in journalism last year, and nobody even bothered to mention him at all. The second glaring omission from the weekend's events was anyone talking about Julian Assange. He is a journalist. He is award-winning. In fact, earlier this month, he won the Galizia Award for journalism. Since he's behind bars currently, it was accepted by Nobel Peace Prize laureate Mariette Maguire. She accepted it on his behalf. And he is being held for political reasons, I think we can all agree. And he is a journalist, a publisher. And the fact that he was also omitted from this ceremony really tells you the priorities of the Correspondents' dinner. They did seem to mainly just whine about being called fake news, but the fact that they didn't even talk about the two most important journalists of the last year, the two biggest stories, kind of tells you that they are pretty much fake news. But that's just my take on it. Do you have an opinion on the White House Correspondents' dinner? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace. Help me reach my goal of 1 million. Make that 4,000 subscribers by hitting the like button and subscribing.